Every day, government offices handle a vast amount of information, from personal identification to business registrations and public records. But how do they ensure that the data they receive is accurate and trustworthy? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the step-by-step process government agencies use to verify information. We'll explore the tools, techniques, and protocols that help maintain the integrity of official records and why this process is so crucial for public trust and effective governance. Let's begin by understanding the basic need for verification in government operations. Verification is at the heart of government operations. Without proper checks, errors or fraudulent information could easily slip into official records, leading to serious consequences. Imagine if someone could register a business under a false identity or access benefits they're not entitled to. That's why government offices have strict verification protocols in place. These measures protect citizens, uphold the law, and ensure that public resources are distributed fairly. Next, let's look at the first step in the verification process: collecting the right documents. The verification process usually starts with document collection. Applicants are required to submit specific documents, such as identification cards, proof of address, or business licenses, depending on the service they're seeking. Government staff carefully review these documents to ensure they meet all requirements. This initial screening is crucial because it sets the foundation for further checks. If any document is missing or appears suspicious, the process is paused until the issue is resolved. Now, let's see how these documents are authenticated. Once documents are collected, the next step is authentication. This means checking whether the documents are genuine and have not been tampered with. Government offices use various methods for this, such as examining security features like watermarks, holograms, or official stamps. In some cases, they may contact the issuing authority directly to confirm the document's validity. This careful scrutiny helps prevent the use of forged or altered documents in official processes. Let's move on to how information is cross-checked with databases. To further ensure accuracy, government offices often cross-check information against official databases. For example, an ID number might be verified against a national registry, or a business license might be checked with a regulatory agency. This step helps catch inconsistencies or outdated information that could otherwise go unnoticed. By leveraging interconnected databases, agencies can quickly confirm details and flag any discrepancies for further review. Next, let's explore the role of technology in this process. Modern government offices rely heavily on technology to streamline the verification process. Digital tools can scan documents, detect alterations, and even use artificial intelligence to spot suspicious patterns. Automated systems reduce human error and speed up the process, making it more efficient for both staff and applicants. However, technology is only as good as the data it uses, so regular updates and cybersecurity measures are essential. Now, let's look at how staff are trained to handle verification tasks. Verification isn't just about technology, it's also about people. Government staff receive specialized training to recognize fraudulent documents, understand verification protocols, and use digital tools effectively. Regular workshops and updates keep them informed about the latest scams and verification techniques. Well-trained staff are a critical line of defense against fraud and errors. Next, let's discuss the importance of privacy and data protection during verification. Handling sensitive information comes with great responsibility. Government offices must comply with strict privacy laws and data protection regulations. This means only authorized personnel can access certain information, and all data is stored securely. Breaches of privacy can have serious consequences, both for individuals and the agency itself. That's why robust security protocols and regular audits are in place. Now, let's see what happens when information doesn't match or is found to be false. Sometimes, the information provided doesn't match official records or appears suspicious. In such cases, government staff follow a clear protocol. They may request additional documents, contact the applicant for clarification, or escalate the case for further investigation. The goal is to resolve discrepancies without causing unnecessary delays. If fraud is suspected, the case may be referred to law enforcement. Let's move on to how appeals and corrections are managed. If an applicant disagrees with a verification decision, there's usually an appeals process in place. This allows individuals to submit additional evidence or clarify misunderstandings. Government offices review these appeals carefully to ensure fairness and transparency. Corrections to records can be made if new, verified information is provided. This process helps maintain trust in the system and ensures that errors are addressed promptly. Next, let's look at the role of interagency cooperation. Verification often requires cooperation between different government agencies. For example, a tax office might need to confirm employment records with a social security agency. This collaboration ensures that information is consistent across departments and reduces the risk of fraud slipping through the cracks. Secure communication channels and standardized protocols make interagency cooperation more effective. Now, let's explore how international verification is handled. Sometimes, government offices need to verify information from other countries, such as foreign diplomas or immigration documents. This process can be more complex, involving international databases, embassies, or consulates. Agencies may rely on treaties or agreements to access foreign records securely. International verification helps prevent identity fraud and ensures that only genuine documents are accepted. Next, let's see how verification supports public safety. Accurate verification is essential for public safety. By confirming identities and credentials, government offices help prevent crimes like identity theft, benefit fraud, and even terrorism. For example, background checks for sensitive jobs or licenses rely on thorough verification. This process protects not just individuals, but the entire community. Now, let's discuss how verification supports social services and benefits. Verification plays a key role in delivering social services and benefits. Before approving applications for welfare, healthcare, or housing, government offices must confirm eligibility through careful checks. This ensures that resources go to those who truly need them and reduces the risk of abuse. Accurate verification also helps agencies plan and allocate budgets more effectively. Next, let's look at how verification impacts business and economic activities. For businesses, government verification is crucial for licensing, tax registration, and compliance. Accurate checks help prevent shell companies, money laundering, and tax evasion. This creates a fairer business environment and boosts investor confidence. Economic policies and incentives also rely on verified data to target support where it's needed most. Now, let's see how the verification process adapts to new challenges and technologies. The world is constantly changing, and so are the challenges facing government verification. New types of fraud, digital identities, and remote applications require updated protocols and technologies. Government offices must stay agile, regularly reviewing and improving their verification processes. This includes adopting new tools, updating staff training, and collaborating with other agencies. Next, let's explore the concept of risk-based verification. Not all verification cases are the same. Some require more scrutiny than others, depending on the level of risk involved. For example, high-value transactions or sensitive positions may trigger additional checks, while routine applications follow standard procedures. This risk-based approach helps government offices allocate resources efficiently and focus on the most critical cases. Now, let's look at how feedback and audits improve the verification process. Continuous improvement is vital in verification. Government offices regularly collect feedback from staff and applicants to identify bottlenecks or areas for improvement. Internal and external audits help ensure that verification protocols are followed correctly and that any weaknesses are addressed promptly. This commitment to quality helps maintain public trust and keeps the system running smoothly. Next, let's discuss the role of transparency in verification. Transparency is a cornerstone of effective verification. Government offices must clearly communicate their requirements, procedures, and decisions to the public. This openness helps applicants understand what's expected and reduces confusion or frustration. Transparent processes also make it easier to hold agencies accountable for their actions. Now, let's explore how digital transformation is shaping the future of verification. Digital transformation is revolutionizing how government offices verify information. Online portals, electronic signatures, and digital IDs make it easier for people to submit documents and track their applications. Automation and machine learning further enhance accuracy and efficiency. However, digital systems also require robust cybersecurity to protect sensitive data. Next, let's look at how governments balance convenience and security. As verification becomes more digital, governments must balance the need for convenience with the imperative of security. Streamlined online processes save time and resources, but they also open new avenues for cyber threats. That's why multi-factor authentication, encryption, and regular system updates are essential. By finding the right balance, agencies can offer efficient services without compromising data integrity. Now, let's examine the concept of identity management. Identity management is a core concept in government verification. It involves creating, maintaining, and protecting digital identities for citizens and businesses. Secure identity management systems help prevent impersonation and unauthorized access to services. Governments use biometric data, unique identifiers, and secure databases to manage identities effectively. Next, let's look at how verification supports emergency response and disaster management. During emergencies or disasters, quick and accurate verification is vital. Government offices must confirm the identities of affected individuals to provide aid, coordinate evacuations, or reunite families. Special protocols may be activated to speed up verification while still maintaining security. This ensures that help reaches those who need it most, even in chaotic situations. Now, let's discuss how verification processes are audited for compliance. To ensure that verification processes meet legal and ethical standards, regular compliance audits are conducted. These audits review how information is collected, stored, and verified, checking for any lapses or violations. Findings from audits help agencies improve their protocols and avoid costly mistakes. Compliance is not just about following rules, it's about building public confidence in government services. Next, let's look at the role of public feedback in shaping verification policies. Public feedback is an important driver of policy changes and verification. Government offices often invite suggestions or complaints from citizens to identify pain points or areas for improvement. This feedback is analyzed and used to update procedures, making the system more user-friendly and effective. Engaging with the public also increases transparency and trust in the verification process. Now, let's explore the concept of continuous improvement in government verification. Verification processes are never static. Government offices are committed to continuous improvement, regularly reviewing their methods and adopting best practices from around the world. This might involve new technologies, updated training, or streamlined procedures. Continuous improvement helps agencies stay ahead of emerging threats and deliver better services to the public. Next, let's look at the importance of accessibility in verification. Ensuring that verification processes are accessible to everyone is a key priority. This means providing services in multiple languages, offering assistance for people with disabilities, and making online platforms user-friendly. Accessibility ensures that no one is left behind and that all citizens can benefit from government services. Now, let's discuss the role of legal frameworks in shaping verification protocols. Verification protocols are shaped by a complex web of laws and regulations. These legal frameworks define what information can be collected, how it must be protected, and the rights of individuals during verification. Staying compliant with these laws is essential for government offices, as violations can lead to legal action and loss of public trust. Next, let's look at how verification supports anti-corruption efforts. Verification is a powerful tool in the fight against corruption. By ensuring that all information is accurate and traceable, government offices can detect and prevent fraudulent activities. Transparent verification processes make it harder for corrupt practices to go unnoticed. Regular audits and whistleblower protections further strengthen anti-corruption efforts. Now, let's see how verification supports national security. Accurate verification is critical for national security. It helps prevent threats like terrorism, espionage, and organized crime by ensuring that only authorized individuals can access sensitive information or locations. Security clearances, background checks, and surveillance all rely on robust verification protocols. Next, let's explore the concept of data integrity in government verification. Data integrity means ensuring that information is accurate, complete, and unaltered throughout the verification process. Government offices use checksums, audit trails, and secure storage to maintain data integrity. Any changes to records are logged and reviewed to prevent unauthorized alterations. Maintaining data integrity is essential for building trust in government services. Now, let's discuss the importance of disaster recovery planning. Disasters can strike at any time, threatening the integrity and availability of government records. That's why offices have disaster recovery plans in place. These plans include regular data backups, off-site storage, and protocols for restoring services quickly after an incident. Effective disaster recovery ensures that verification processes can continue even in challenging circumstances. Next, let's look at the role of third-party verification services. In some cases, government offices use third-party services to verify information, such as background checks or credential evaluations. These providers must meet strict standards for security and accuracy. Outsourcing certain checks can speed up the process and provide specialized expertise, but it also requires careful oversight to protect sensitive data. Now, let's explore the concept of consent in verification. Consent is a fundamental principle in government verification. Applicants must be informed about what information is being collected, how it will be used, and their rights regarding that data. Clear consent forms and privacy notices help ensure transparency and compliance with data protection laws. Without proper consent, verification processes can't proceed legally. Next, let's look at how verification supports digital government initiatives. Many governments are moving towards digital-first services, where verification is integrated into online platforms. This shift improves accessibility, reduces paperwork, and makes it easier to track applications. Digital government initiatives rely on secure, efficient verification to deliver services quickly and safely. Now, let's discuss the importance of user education in the verification process. Educating users about verification requirements and processes is essential for smooth operations. Government offices provide guides, FAQs, and support services to help applicants understand what's needed. Well-informed users are less likely to make mistakes or submit incomplete information, speeding up the verification process for everyone. Next, let's look at the role of innovation in shaping the future of verification. Innovation is driving new approaches to verification, from blockchain-based records to biometric authentication. These technologies promise greater security, transparency, and convenience. Governments are piloting new solutions to stay ahead of fraud and meet the evolving needs of citizens. However, innovation must be balanced with privacy and ethical considerations. Now, let's explore the concept of trust in government verification. Trust is the foundation of all government verification processes. Citizens must believe that their information is handled fairly, securely, and accurately. Building trust requires transparency, accountability, and a commitment to protecting privacy. When people trust the system, they are more likely to comply with verification requirements and engage with government services. Next, let's look at the challenges of verifying information in the digital age. The digital age brings new challenges to verification, such as deepfakes, identity theft, and cyber attacks. Government offices must constantly update their tools and protocols to keep up with these threats. Public awareness campaigns and partnerships with tech companies help agencies stay ahead of emerging risks. Now, let's explore the importance of international standards in verification. International standards help harmonize verification processes across borders. Organizations like ISO develop guidelines for data security, privacy, and document authentication. Adopting these standards makes it easier for governments to cooperate and recognize each other's documents. This is especially important in a globalized world where people and businesses move frequently. Next, let's look at the future outlook for government verification. The future of government verification is likely to be shaped by advances in technology, changing regulations, and evolving public expectations. We can expect more automation, stronger privacy protections, and greater international cooperation. Governments will need to stay flexible and proactive to meet new challenges and opportunities. Now, let's summarize the key points from our exploration of government verification. We've covered the essential steps government offices take to verify information, from document collection and authentication to database checks and digital transformation. We've seen how verification supports public safety, social services, business, and national security. Continuous improvement, transparency, and public trust are at the heart of effective verification. As technology evolves, so too will the methods and challenges of keeping information accurate and secure. Let's conclude with a final thought on the importance of verification. Verification is more than just a bureaucratic step. It's a safeguard for society. By ensuring that information is accurate and trustworthy, government offices protect citizens, uphold the law, and enable effective governance. Whether it's preventing fraud, supporting social programs, or securing national interests, verification is a cornerstone of public service. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of government information verification. If you'd like to learn more about government verification processes, many agencies provide detailed guides and FAQs on their websites. You can also find reports from international organizations on best practices and emerging trends. Staying informed helps you navigate official processes more smoothly and understand the importance of accurate information in public life. Thank you for watching this comprehensive overview of how government offices verify information. We hope this has given you a clearer understanding of the processes, challenges, and importance of verification in public administration. Stay curious and informed as you interact with government services in the future.